morning. So it will hopefully be a quicker chat today. So yeah, I guess hi, I'm Rihanna. This is the second episode of the I Like Needles Vlogmas. Yes, so episode 2, welcome. I don't know if I said already, I'm Rihanna. I'm ready to show you some more things. So let's get into it. I spent some time in the yard this morning preparing for a bonfire night with my partner and one of our friends. So I took a little bit of footage of that, and I will show you that later. But for now, I will show you the knits that I wore while I worked in the yard, because I really love wearing knits for outside work things. So yeah, it's a little pile that I've got here. So first off are these ancient fingerless mitts that I made. I really made these a long time ago. I think they were in felted tweed yarn. Yeah, no hope of remembering any other details. These are like, I don't know, 15 years maybe. Yeah, they're super warm. They're super felted. I've torn through them a number of times. Yeah, they're great for like cuffs, or if you really want to put it on like a fingerless glove, it's good for that. Anyway, so that was wrists. Then I had this cowl, which I don't know if there's a pattern for this. One of my buds on Instagram made it. So shout out to my buddy Woolly Witch of the West. I wore this cowl out. I doubled it up so it was pretty scrunched up just to keep my neck warm. So I knitted this in a naturally dyed, the sun's come out. It's a naturally dyed wool from, I think, Long Way Homestead on Instagram. I will put links and things. I cannot remember what it was dyed with, so I'll put that there in the notes too. But it is incredibly durable and so warm, and not scratchy. Like, it is an untreated wool, but it's smooth, and I don't know, in terms of woolly wool, this is buttery woolly wool. I don't know, I really like it. So this one, and then I am a huge sucker for not very sturdy but so soft alpaca hats. I go through them like one hat per year because I make them and I wear them to death, and then they get pilly, and I don't know, I got a pile of them. So this is last year's that I knitted out of some alpaca that was hand dyed by a dyer that I came across in a market, and also cannot remember. But you know, all of these folks and their art is on the webs, so I'll point you there if you want to know. Anyway, so I made this little tassel for the top instead of a pom-pom. I don't know, I like the swinginess. And yeah, it's cables and I don't know, seed or moss, whichever one this is, and then some ribbing. So this was on my head to keep the wind out. And then lastly, this big woolly alpaca and I don't know, a bunch of different stuff sweater. It is a sweater that I made up myself. It, yeah, it just has like a very simple checked, like it's just a pearl check over the whole body, front and back of the sweater. It was knitted bottom up, seamless. Yeah, and then the sleeves were knit separately and attached, and then the top of it is all finished in one big piece. I knit this for my partner and myself to wear, so it's a little bit bigger in the shoulders than I would wear for myself, but it's still really good for outdoor stuff. It has held up incredibly well. I thrifted this yarn. Well, I bought this really big sweater that was not doing the yarn any favors, so I ripped the yarn, I frogged the sweater, and I, recycled the yarn. And this is how I ended up with this. And that was, oh gosh, that was like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago. So, yeah, it has null-binded neckband and cuffs, and also the waistband. That is like another passion of mine, single needle knitting. The ancient technique of making a sort of spiral fabric, I guess. Yeah, so I did this with a needle that I carved out of some wood that I found on a beach. I don't know where the needle is, so maybe I'll find it for another of these. Yeah, so this is a pattern that I never wrote down. Well, I mean, I took notes. I could, but I probably won't. But yes, so this sweater is incredible. It has been worn a ton. We give it to guests when they visit, and like if someone needs to walk around in something, they get this one. Yeah, so those were my outdoor knits. I feel like I'm talking really fast. I'm actually having a pain day today. I spent the morning, like the first, 3 hours. 3 hours or so, stretching and training. So it made a little dent in it, but I'm pretty distracted by that. So anyway, onward to the next thing that is yarn related, because today I think it's going to be another yarn focused chit chat. So yes, last night I knitted the sleeve onto the little mini sweater. So that was good. I maybe made it one round longer than the other one. I don't know, I was knitting by candlelight and I couldn't really see, and I didn't want to really turn on the light and get blinded. So this sleeve is a little bit longer maybe. But yeah, so this little guy's done. Time to make a tiny hanger to go on the to put it on the wreath. So I will make that, I don't know, sometime. Maybe I'll make a couple of these and then batch make the little hangers that I want to make with wire. And yeah, so this little guy is done. And then the headband that I was showing you yesterday, I don't know how much of it I had finished, but anyway, I put it onto straight needles. I don't know why. I guess because, well, I do know why. The length of this needle shaft is not quite long enough for me to grip it comfortably, because my hands are kind of weird. So when I'm knitting, if it's too short, it will go in and it just makes my hand cramp. So I like something that's wider, that's longer, so I can spread my hand wider. So that's just one of those things with like, it only happens with the larger gauges of knitting needles, like circular needles. So I don't know, maybe it's a combination of wool and needle and where my hands are at lately. So I switched it over to these ancient arrow straights. And yeah, I put a little marker when I started knitting last night, so you can see I didn't do a whole lot. Yeah, my partner had a D&D game, so I took the opportunity to knit by myself in the candlelight in my craft space here. Yeah, and that was great. Yeah, okay, so tea time. I tasted the tea from yesterday, the pomegrateful. I'm grateful for its existence. It was extremely yummy. I maybe made a bit of a mistake by brewing it so late in the evening that I sort of fell asleep on the couch, and I only got to drink half of it while it was actually hot. So yeah, I think that I will try to brew today's tea a little earlier. Yeah, just I'm gonna take a sip of coffee, and then we will open up the second tea. Oh, this coffee really feels nice after being outside in the yard. I'm just gonna take a minute with it. Oh, so good. I often forget about my coffee and then it gets cold. So when it's warm and I have a minute to focus on it, it's nice to just get it in you. Okay, that's enough. So yummy. Okay, so let's grab tea. I feel like this is still gonna be long. I don't know, maybe that's what people want. Long, mundane video content. Okay, so I am going to now hunt for the number 2. I have found it. Number 2. I don't know if you can see it. It's very shiny and dark. Okay, well, trust me, the number 2 is on here. So there it is. This has been very exciting. I'm gonna tie it back up. Perfect. Okay, so for people who did not watch yesterday's video, no worries, like, I don't know, there's lots of videos. Anyway, if you didn't see it and you don't know, this is my first, I don't know, how do you call it? Calendar, gift calendar thing. I don't know. I think it's someone else's tradition and I'm borrowing it. But yeah, so it's a tea calendar that I got from David's Tea. And so here we are. This is my very first time doing this like 24 days, sorry, long thing. So here it is. Ooh, okay. So this tea is called Just Peachy. Juicy, sweet, and refreshing. I'm gonna experience a juicy, sweet, and refreshing time later. Okay. Ingredients. Apple pumice. I don't really know what that is. I probably have to Google that. Artificial peach flavoring, sweet blackberry leaves, peach sugar, natural sweet blackberry leaf flavoring, artificial apricot flavoring. So this is gonna be very flavorful, I think. I'm gonna open it and get a little, a little sneaky peek. Okay. Again, garbage can. I always forget, and there's like always tiny little bits of something on my table. Okay. So, we open. This one is, again, very pretty. These teas are really nice looking. I'm gonna try and hold it up. Ooh, oh, that's like really dark. Yeah, it looks maybe not as good to you. I can smell the peach. It's definitely peachy and appley. Yeah, I'm getting a hint of apple in there. Definitely looking forward to drinking this. I don't know if I will have it with a snack or not, but we'll see. Oh, Chuck, do you want this? Do you want to sniff the tea? Are you gonna sniff the tea? Are you gonna sniff it? Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey, are you gonna come up? No, you're not. Okay. All right. Hi. Oh, do you want some scratches? Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Oh, hi, buddy. Oh, hi. Come on. Okay. Oh, gosh, you've got lipstick on your face. Okay, let me see if I can show you. He got me. He gave me kisses, and now he has lipstick on his face. Okay, well, so that was tea and all of my whips and nitty things. I will go and do other things now. Thank you for watching. I hope that you have a nice day today, and that you find some time to do something cozy. Yeah, okay, bye.